Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for supporting my previous video on how to get into med school in Malaysia. Today, I'm going to share with you pre-U option after SPM. So let me briefly introduce myself. After my secondary school, I got into matriculation in Penang and currently I'm studying medicine in UM. I understand the feeling and situation of SPM levels. I know you guys are hesitating which course or which uni you want to enter. When I finished studying SPM, I was also struggling to choose which pre-U option that will suit me the most. If you decide to continue study after SPM, welcome to watch my video. If you can't make it, it's okay, everyone will shine at a different place. So now I would like to share my own experience and my opinion with you guys. In our formal education, we never really have a class to guide us what should we do in the future. It is kind of like forcing us to grow up to make the choice for our future after SPM. So the first question will be what profession you want to be in the future. I know at this point of time, many of you, just like me in the past, unsure what to do in the future. Hence, I think pre-U course, for example A-levels, foundation, SPM, acts as a buffering time for you all to think about your future. Let us discuss one by one. I will first talk about courses offered by private university. The first pre-U program that I want to discuss, and I believe this is also one of the hottest choice among students, is A-levels. As you guys know, A-level is one of the most widely acknowledged UK-based pre-U course around the world. Usually students take 3 to 4 subjects in 1.5 to 2 years. In Malaysia, many private universities, for example Sunway, Pelajar universities, offer this course. Many students take A-level as stepping stone to further study in overseas. However, there are also students continue their degree in Malaysia after A-levels. In the past, people would think A-level students can only enter private university for degree. However, since few years ago, public university, for example University of Malaya, accept A-level students. I discussed this in my previous video as well. So in my opinion, if your family can support you with tuition fee around 16,000 to 30,000 ringgit Malaysia, it is a good choice after SPM since you will have wide variety of choices to further study. Another pre-U program is IB Diploma program. It is originally from Switzerland. It encourages both personal and academic achievement. I think this is a good program as it really challenges students to excel in both studies and personal development. Similar to A-levels, IB is also recognized worldwide, and from what I know, there are also IB students in both private and public university in Malaysia. However, the fee is more expensive compared to A-levels. It costs around 20,000 to 60,000 ringgit Malaysia for a 2-year program. Some other programs offered by private university, for example, American degree program, Canadian pre-uni, Australian matriculation or SMAT, allow students to further study in specific countries. So if you decide to study in specific country after SPM, you can choose this program. Furthermore, there are also many foundation courses offered by private universities, for example foundation in science, foundation in arts, foundation in business. It is commonly the choice for students who have already decided their future career. The duration of foundation is usually 1 year, which is shorter than other courses, for example A-levels and SPM. However, be aware that foundation program in an university or college may not be recognized by another college or university. Hence, students will usually complete both foundation and degree in the same university. I would suggest that if you are interested to study in foundation, it is better for you to ask the college or uni whether you can switch uni after your foundation program before starting it. In my previous video, I mentioned about the easiest pathway to enter public university, which is matriculation for non-Bumi and asasi program for Bumi Putra. Even though I mentioned matriculation is the best way for non-Bumi, there are only 10% of spots reserved for non-Bumi in matriculation. Hence, it is quite competitive. Matriculation is 1-year program and the fee is only around 600 ringgit Malaysia. You will also receive pocket money every semester. For students who intend to study matriculation, you need to buy BSN PIN when you are in your Form 5. After buying PIN, you can complete your application online. The intake result will be announced after 1 month after your SPM result. I have attached link of document that includes Q&A of matriculation prepared by Ministry of Education. Feel free to comment and ask questions as well. For the asasi program, there are programs open for everyone and also programs limited to Bumi Putra only. You can refer to this list and I have attached the link as well. Similar to matriculation, it is also 1-year program and the fee is affordable. Next will be SPM. I know nowadays many students are not considering SPM anymore, mainly due to the reason that top scorers couldn't get into their desired course at university. Yes, it is a non-fact that compared to matriculation and asasi program, there are more SPM students couldn't get what they want. Moreover, SPM exam is hard and the duration is longer compared to matriculation and foundation. However, in my opinion, even though all these circumstances, the benefit is it is cheap and SPM is widely recognized globally. You have the choice of studying degree in public or private university or going abroad. It is pretty similar to A-levels, however, with a cheaper fee. If you want to be a teacher, you can apply UPSI. It specializes in teacher training and education programs of study in the first degree as well as post-degree levels. Similar to matriculation, you have to purchase the PIN from BSN as well. For other students who want to study in specific programs, for example design, music, dance, there are specific universities providing these courses, for example Aswara, Malaysian Institute of Arts, the One Academy. To summarize everything, do more research on the pre-U program that you intend to study and be aware of the deadline to apply for each program. If you like this video, give me a like and subscribe me. I hope you learned something from our videos today, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment and I will reply you. Thank you, bye!